Oh, what the fuck?
So dudes, welcome to another Operator How-To. Today, we're gonna take a look at Nomad, The Last Airbender.
Be gone! Come!
Confusing.
Nomad is a 2-speed flank holder with a kit tailored around, flank holding. Because video games are hard, and it's hard enough to ask your random teammates to do simple tasks. Ubisoft has taken all of the busy work out of the equation for you, and after a year in development, we finally made an attacker that does Lion's job of countering rotates.
Nomad's gonna get banned like every game. He's just the new lion. He's just the new lion. She's OP. He's just the new lion. He's just the new lion. He's just the new lion. He's just the new lion.
Where'd she go? The fuck? She got blown behind me?
Do you hate roamers more than Jackal? Are you incapable of multitasking? So am I. Nomad is the operator for you. She combines good fragging power with utility that makes her a very powerful operator whilst— Spot the line! Where's that? She'll never be a direct detriment to your team's composition with the appropriate hard breach and electronics denial capability. Nomad's gadget, the boomer balloons, are single-usage mines that are deployed by a launcher mounted on the side of your gun. They're activated by a motion sensor. Any enemy that walks into the white radius emitted by them that you see when deploying them will be flung back for a few seconds before they can get back up. If you remember the big boy from Outbreak, he basically does a smaller version of this.
Rev up those fryers, cause I am sure.
To deploy the mine, hit middle mouse, or whatever the button is on console, and you'll see a yellow line projecting where the mine will be launched. Hit the button, and it should travel in a straight line and stick itself to whatever surface you chose. You get 3 of these devices. Initially upon release, Nomad was broken to hell and back, and can basically use these grenades to entry frag upon instant activation. Thankfully, the mines have a charge-up time of 1.5 seconds. These devices are traps, not stun grenades. Don't try to use them like that. You can apply a little bit of pressure, but you shouldn't enter a gunfight with this thing up. Additionally, everyone can see the yellow laser directing the gadget's deployment. So this basically announces to anybody looking in your general direction, I'm over here! Deploy it quickly, and deactivate it when you're done. The main purpose of Nomad's air jabs are as mid to late game flank denial and diffuser denial. It's okay to use one of these for an annoying choke point that you don't want to have to worry about on your main push, but you should really try and keep these in reserve for when the diffuser goes down. I often plant the diffuser myself because I don't trust people, like Carthonassi.
Mockery. Oh, master, I do not trust you. I cannot trust you or anyone ever again.
But realistically, Nomad can play a support role very well by setting up the air jabs while the diffuser is being planted. When the diffuser goes down, your job is to keep bad guys from getting their filthy defender paws on it. With your air jabs in place, it becomes a lot easier. Let's talk about your loadout options. Nomad also plays Super Smash Bros. In her spare time. What makes her different, aside from showering regularly, is her ability to tech people into claymores. Though it's not an exact science, you can conceal claymores behind soft walls and use them in conjunction with your mines. Claymores on their own are good for protecting the diffuser as well. I can't see why you'd want to bring breaching charges with Nomad. Nomad gets access to 2 primary ARs, the Virgin Italian Assault Rifle, and the Soviet specimen Kalashnikov automatic rifle 1974, used in glorious campaign of Soviet Afghan. Let's not talk about that, huh?
Огонь на подавление! Враг сзади по левому флангу!
The ARX has more boom and a faster fire rate, but a smaller magazine size of 20 rounds. The AK-74 has less boom and a slower fire rate, but a larger magazine size of 40 rounds. It's also considerably sexier than the ARX, particularly with this skin equipped, and is therefore the superior primary choice in my opinion. But if you want to use the ARX anyway, it's got a little bit of kick if you keep holding down the trigger, but in short bursts, it's manageable and well suited to fighting at a distance. You should play somewhat conservatively with this gun because of the magazine size. Even with the average fire rate, you will find yourself reloading a lot. I like how the AK handles, But Ubisoft's designers clearly do not see the absurdity of a NATO-style optic on a Russian firearm. I'm uninstalling the game now, Ubi. Jokes aside, perhaps equally intriguing about the AK-74 is its access to a reflex sight that only Nomad gets. I like it a lot, and I think it's perhaps how Ubi's team intended for this gun to be used. Its sight picture is very clear and sharp, and the gun just has a really nice laser-like feel to it. It kind of reminds me of Finka Spear 308 and how it has that low, kind of chugga fire rate with low recoil. I don't know if I'd call it meta, but I've experimented with close range and ACOGs on both of these guns. I really like the AK with this close range optic, especially since you don't get a choice in whether you are going to run some kind of long range optic or not, because you're stuck with the 44 with the scope attached to it.
Oh, I gotta wait. No.
Oh, but he's better, dude! And it complements Nomad's kit very well. I like having this little pocket sniper with me. Even after the recoil nerf, if you don't miss the first shot, you won't need to worry about that. Nomad's 44 gives her the ability to reach out and touch somebody if she needs to, and a close range weapon works well in tight spaces for the diffuser plan. My parting advice with Nomad would be not to be so eager to entry frag. Let your Ashes, your Zophias, etc. do that for you. You need to stay alive to get those mines down when the diffuser is planted. Once it's set, put down a Claymore if you have it, and wait for it.
Boom.
And that's all you need to know about Nomad. Thanks for watching. Coming up next, Operation Upside Down. I'm streaming soon, link in the description. If this video raised your IQ, be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends to raise theirs. It really does go a long way, and I will see you all next time. Deuces.
Oh God, why?